good.
right? That's your stuff.
Yep.
Gorgeous.
Great.
Sounds-
Super green.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of weird, guys, but when you receive it, and it's green powder, so just take a sniff. It smells delicious.
See
Your friends are gonna look
Gooper out.
weird. You scoop at that.
Oh, wow.
That is very close to 1 gram. See, this is what we sometimes call lovingly one mountain. If you do this, there'll be one. And here, I'm putting it through the sifter. Now, this is not as important when your matcha is very fresh. Your matcha is very fresh. It's more important when it's been in a can for, let's say, a few months. But what this will do is it'll fluff it up. So, see, we're just passing it through the sifter. And now I'm doing this, it's an abbreviated version. If I were going really geeky, I would warm up the bowls, I would dry the bowls. You can get as nerdy as you want.
Right.
But if you're gonna get done in 10 minutes, this is the way.
So this is a 2-gram bowl.
Correct. I'm gonna use 2 grams of tea and I'm gonna use 50 milliliters of water.
Okay.
So that'll be very close in strength and consistency to an espresso. That's what we're doing it this way.
Okay.
Some other time we're gonna talk about koicha, which is concentrated tea. For this tea right now, I would suggest let's go for 2 grams, which will be 2 mountains, and about 50 milliliters of water, which will be just short of 2 ounces.
Okay.
So
And that's 1 serving.
that's 1 serving.
Strong
That'll
serving.
be, strong
Debatable?
is serving.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. I would say this is where I would like you guys to get started, and,
All right,
and then
okay.
we can push you to be more.
How many do you drink on a regular basis? 2 or 4?
Yeah, but I just don't do it for getting jacked.
Okay.
I just freaking enjoy the process.
Yeah,
so every now and then when I get a few minutes to chill, I'll sit down and again, more disclosure. I could drink this at midnight and go to sleep like a baby. It's just not a problem. But I also don't have too many. I think they're very satisfying. They're delicious, and the way we're gonna be making it right now, it takes some time. So.
Right.
One way to measure your water, I said 2 grams for 50 milliliters, roughly, which will be, kind of juicy. If that's too strong for you, add a few drops of water. I'd get it to 60 to 70 milliliters if it feels too strong for your taste. How do you measure your water? If you have any espresso cups in your house, they're usually about an ounce, about 28 milliliters. So
How much is in a shot glass? I don't know.
1 ounce.
1 ounce?
1 ounce.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can use that to measure. If we were doing a traditional tea ceremony, there's a wooden ladle called a hishaku, and that works really well to measure your stuff. We're gonna make the simpler way.
Okay.
So get that.
Right.
Nice. Looks good.
Looks pretty good
Yeah.
and fluffy and all. The fact that we did this will prevent clumps. We don't want those clumps.
Chunks.
Exactly. If you're meeting your girlfriend after this and you have a chunk of green in your teeth, it's probably not desirable.
Right.
Let me just dispose of this water.
Yeah,
which
no
I
worries.
used before. But here. And I'm just going to use this to measure my 50 milliliters. Again, you can use an espresso cup. You can use whatever.
Or a lab beaker.
Or a lab beaker. Can you use the Budo bottle?
Yes.
50
Wow.
milliliters.
See, like my instinct would be to put more.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah. No. We'll start with an espresso
right.
kind of experience.
All right.
Now, here's something that's let's just get it to 50 to the 50 milliliter line, just a touch more. There it goes.
All right.
Your water. Water is really important. If your water is too hot, you will burn your matcha. It will not be as good. If water is not hot enough, we're going to talk about iced matcha later on. So
okay.
It's a completely different drink. It's delicious, but it's a different drink.
Cool.
Now, right now we're going to be using water around 80 Celsius. This tea from Tsuji, 60 Samidori and 40 Yabukita. Okay. I think 80 is perfect.
All right.
There are some other teas where I would recommend 70. There are some teas for which I would recommend 85. For this guy, 80 Celsius is good.
All right.
If you don't have a thermometer and you think this is way too geeky, 80% of your water should be hot, boiling. 20% of your water should be tap water. You're in business.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's how you do it.
Good hack.
Good hack. Now, here's our thing. We're going to start slow. So
Okay.
first, add a few drops of water. Okay, and we're gonna make a paste. So use your chasen, just go around in circles, and see that?
Oh yeah.
Wow, it's turning into a paste.
It's a paste, and it looks pretty much like toothpaste. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, it's really thick.
Yeah, look at this beauty.
Whoa.
That's it. Now, if you're efficient, that's all you need.
Okay.
No, that looks like a. You
don't
can't
want-
see any clumps. You don't
Right,
want any
yeah.
clumps. That's
No
what you want.
clumps.
No clumps.
Yeah.
Now, this is not traditional or whatever. Dude, smell this and
Okay.
it's just
Oh yeah.
right.
Wow.
Like that thing's starting to.
Oh, I want it.
Now, put in the rest of the water. And the tip here is just relax.
Okay.
Because we tend to be like really tight when we're doing this, and
Right.
if you're tight, you don't get the right speed of your wrist. If you don't get the right speed of your wrist, your froth will suck. So just do this, and then relax. And see, there are different schools of tea. In some, you don't want a big froth. Omote senke, you don't want rich froth. Ura senke prefers big froth. For the sake of this experience, I'm gonna do froth because it just feels really good.
Yeah.
You don't want big bubbles. So first you touch the bottom of the bowl and you create the froth, and then you go to the top and you just kill all the big bubbles, and you have these beautiful, carpet of.
And that is nice and quick.
Yeah,
You don't need a lot.
I messed up. I left a little bit of matcha here, but anyway, that works, man. So in a traditional tea ceremony, some person is the host, and you have two guests, and the host makes tea for the guests, and that would usually be koicha, but you have to connect with your guests. It's like Budo, and you have a tori and an uke.
Okay.
Same thing. So in this case, I am the tori, you guys are the uke,
Perfect.
and I would like you to drink some, please.
Thank you.
Then pass it out to guest number 2,
Awesome.
and we'll go from there, guys.
Wow.
Smooth?
It's really smooth.
All right, let's try it.
Very flavorful.
Usually you finish like this tea you can finish in probably 2 to 3 sips.
Wow.
Right.
But
That's thick too.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
very,
yeah.
It's like a latte.
When I
That's-
baked it before, it was way too watery. Like this
Yeah.
is really good.
that's what I meant in the previous picture.
Wow.
You know when you sent me the previous picture and it was much lighter.
And very, very smooth.
Kill, brother.
Yeah, sure.
Very smooth, but also very very robust tea profile flavor.
Totally,
Like
man.
umami. Is that what it?
It definitely has a shitload of umami.
Cool.
And you get a matcha mustache now.
Yeah, you Matcha Man Randy Savage over there.
It's called a Japanese dip.